Hello guys, welcome back for another video. So today I'm just going to share with you, same as usual, we're just gonna go deep down in the market, about the news, what's going on, and learn a few things along the way. So I'm just going to share my screen with you. Okay, so the market overall. So we have a Bitcoin at $97,000 and $848. Ethereum like around like $2,700. We have got XRP at $248. Solana $200, BNB $639, Dogecoin like 26, Cardano at 80 cents. So you can see from my video of yesterday that I was discussing that we may have like some bounce that maybe a sign of something that start. And you see we have like 2%, 5%, 5%, 14%. So overall a little bounce. We're still waiting a few news along the way, but it's good sign to see. On a bigger picture, on a daily, you can see like all those 15%, 30%. It's grain, good reactions. Monday was a bit quiet. The move was started from Sunday. You can check my video from yesterday, but that's overall pretty good. We have some news. So it's just like ETF analyst like James Seifert like believes that Litecoin ETF has the highest chance of approval since the SEC does not classify Litecoins as a security, and like XRP and Sol. So good news for Litecoin, for people who not have been in this market for a long time, but it's a dinosaur coins like similar than Bitcoin. It's a very old one that's always been in this market, same than like Monero and so on. So yes, good for people who hold and are part of the Litecoin community. Little one, you know, it's just like as on you can see like all the tourists are gone and they may come back one day, but like the price of Bitcoin would be $200, $200,000, and everyone will come back from advice. So it's part of the games. We can tell that as well, like February is historically very bullish for altcoins. So we had like a red start, but if history tend to rhymes, we may have like a reversal in the market. Like I say, all the big whales, all the big institutions try to shake out like peoples and try to put people in fear mode and disbeliefs phase that I was saying as well in my previous video, that we are maybe like on disbelief local situation. So time will tell, but it should be usually should be a good month. And remember as well that like the Federal Reserve control the money supply, creating inflation and devaluing your money. So Bitcoin is the opposite, decentralized, fixed supply, and an edge against inflations. So bear in mind you have like government and so on, but Fed is always printing and just keep you in the poverty. So it's always a good reminder. As well, you know, Bitcoins outshine all major assets classes with its record-breaking returns. So you can see like in 2024, Bitcoin like 122%, gold like 26%, equities 19.2%, emerging markets 8%, real estate 3.9%, and bond minus 3%. So yes, why should you hold bonds? So you can see that all the risky and new emerging, you know, you can say community with Bitcoins like 22%, and on the 5 years 77%. To compare then 10% in gold. So yes, this is crazy, and include as well like inflations and the purchase of power with your money, and it can tell you a picture. As well, something bullish that I was saying as well on my video of yesterday, that we got like so many bullish news, small, medium ones, big ones, but it doesn't affect the price. The price is very suppressed. And you can see another one where now we have like 27 states has proposed for a Bitcoin reserve. So this is good and is bullish because remember Bitcoin has like a fixed supply. We got like all the ETF, all the big institutions, all the big investors, all the company, countries that are accumulating on their sites, publicly or privately. It's very bullish. So 27 is good to see. As well, the price has been very suppressed recently. ETF too, keep buying, but and as well like big investors, fund manager with OTC, over the counter. But the thing is, like, one day they may have run out of the quantity of Bitcoin. So then they're gonna maybe need to start to buy on exchanges, straight from exchanges, and that's what's gonna pump the price. That's why you can feel sometimes the price is very surprised. They may just go from OTC where you don't see the buys. It's kind of suppressing the price due to OTC deals. But sooner or later, it's gonna change. As well, University of Austin in US to buy $5 million dollars in bitcoins. You see, another suppression of price. So it's not gonna go straight from day one, but 5 million is 5 millions. It's still like a few bitcoins out of the market because they're gonna hold like on the long term. See, as the universities they're not gonna trade on a daily basis. Grayscale new bitcoins mini trust has hit 4 billions in assets in just 6 months. 4 billions in 6 months again, and with 15% on fees. It's shaking up the ETF markets and challenging GBTC. And I think it's yes, and more funds are expected in 2025. Are investors shifting toward lower cost Bitcoin exposures? Okay, so yes, I'm not too familiarized with ETF. Like, I don't investing like directly with ETF, but I know like all the some big investors who need like regulations backup. They cannot go straight in the market. They had to go through ETFs, and I know you have like those fees that sometimes can be a bit problematic. Some of them at the beginning, they were the first ones. I think I remember they were doing. They used because they were first that they had to pay a premium. But now that more ETF coming into the market, over time they're going to have this. I think BlackRock has like very low fees, so some of them lose like kind of part of the market in terms of the ETF bitcoins because some of them were like more competitive due to the advantage because they are bigger or maybe better connection. I don't know, who knows. But we have as well like Florida Senator Joe Grutters proposes bill to invest in Bitcoin. Again, bullish news. Does it pump the market? No. Again, so we are on this phase where, like I said, disbelief, crazy price suppressions. We don't know. No matter how many news we have in a day, nothing moves the price. It should be so bullish, but sometimes, it's crazy. And we still have like the fear index, like around like 37. So still in the fear mode. However, it should shift anytime soon because we never stay too long in extreme fear or extreme greed. It's always, ups and down. What comes up must come down, and so on. So time will tell on this, and I think the Bitcoin dominance as well is still back again, 60%, Ethereum like 10%. So yes, still very strong dominance from the Bitcoins. So yes, overall it's kind of good. From yesterday video, we had this trend line, so now we break it. We were all the way to 98,500, and now we are out. So we are kind of sideways. See if it was like a fake out or not. So bear in mind, just be careful. The local bottom were like around like 94, and from there we see. But yes, it's very bullish, very bullish, where we come from like a big shakeout from the market. So now we clear out all the liquidation, all people who were long and leveraging in the market. So I think it's good. Don't shoot the messenger, it's just my opinion, not financial advice, but it's good to see that as well. From yesterday we had like the biggest ethereum accumulations of leverage on the down. So bears were very bullish on shorting the market, and it's among the biggest ones. So time may repeat rhymes. We have like big liquidations from longs, and now maybe from this one is like Bitcoin, but it's just same story where now we just break and we see. So next resistance support would be like around like 99, then 101, 105, and the all-time high of 109. So yes, I think overall we still market still uncertain where we're heading, and we had so many bad news on bad news on bad news, with like the trade wars, more on the macroeconomic, that at the end of the day, like what else more, like even sometimes we had like some big kind of bad news, or try to put even more fear in the market, but the market will say, okay, it's enough, we are at the bottom, we're struggling, like we don't care, what could more can happen, right? So I think market is exhausted. We had like a lot of signs of exhaustions, and now we just need to move forward, as like in life in general. So I think that's a pretty good summarize of where we are now in this market. We had a good maybe a good start of something from Sunday that I show you in the chart. We have as well some good news come from like a big exhaustion in the market. So yeah, overall we're just waiting. We have like some big important news that should come anytime soon, that may just start to move the market on the other directions. And yes, on that note, don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Just drop a like if you like it. I've got all on in the descriptions, like all the if you want to subscribe in the channel, on the exchanges, I've got some deals, and if you want to protect yourself along the way, so just feel free to check. And on that note, have a fantastic day and talk to you soon. Goodbye.